Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with Meech. I'm back with another video, and yes, it's my Shop My Stash makeup basket in reverse. So let's get right on into it. Okay, let's start with our sprays. I did use the Josie Maran Nirvana Hydrating Treatment Mist. I like using this, after I put on my foundation. It's really good for that. I also gave my Ofra Makeup Fixer Light Mist another go. And I like it. I just don't like the spray nozzle. It comes out too forceful. Next one is my handy dandy Magic Juice. My makeup prep and prime, my matte prep and prime. So that's always in the mix. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to face primers. I used two different face primers this week. I used the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. And I used the Mally Perfect Prep Poreless Primer. And that's this. And it looks like it's like a putty. But, at first I didn't like it, but I kind of like it now. So, hey, good things for shopping your stash. Foundation. I only used one foundation. Well, I did use the powder foundation, so I used two. I used my NARS Sheer Glow. And I was like, since last week it worked so well with using the True Me Match, I mixed it with this. I didn't really like this result. I think this one must be has more coverage than the one I used last week, because I felt kind of like my makeup was caked on for some reason. So, and also my powder foundation, I went back to the Iman, and it's the Second to None Luminous Foundation in Earth 2. This is what it looks like. Okay, for my eye primers, I use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I use the Milani eyeshadow primer. I did use this for eyeshadow, but I use this every day for my eyebrows. Okay, moving on to concealer. I use the NARS, that one everybody talks about, the NARS Radiant, I guess what's called, for my concealer this week. Now, I bought this like a long time ago, and I never really liked NARS, but since then, NARS concealer, but since then they've come out with some more colors, but I'm not going to buy anymore till I use these light ones up. I just feel like these are too light, and these are medium dark 1 and medium dark 2 in caramel and biscuit. There were days that I didn't even wear foundation, so to conceal my under eye on those days, and when I use my powder foundation, I use the Clinique Beyond Perfecting. They gave away these in the 100-point perks at one time, and this is in the, what is it? This is golden. So I use this because it's not, as you can see the range difference in this between this and NARS. Okay, moving on to, we'll do eyebrows. I did use my Jordana Fabu Brows again because I wanted to make sure last week was not a fluke, and it was not. I really like using these again, so yay. For eyeliner, I use my, how do you say this? Illamosk? Yeah, Illamosk eyeliner. I really like this eyeliner. It gives you a nice line, and it's not matte, but it gives you a nice line, so it's easy for me to work with. And I use the Marc Jacobs Highliner Matte Eye Gel Crayon in Earthquake. It's a brown. And for my bottom lash, I was feeling, look fancy. So I use this Double Ego by Pure Minerals. It's a dual-ended eyeliner. The color is Bora Bora. One end is a liquid liner, and the other end is a regular eyeliner. This is the side I use for my bottom lash. And it was like a blue. So yeah, I was feeling froggy that day. I was like, yeah, I want a different color down there. And I really liked it. It stayed, it didn't smear or anything. Alright, moving on to mascara. I use my Mia Ray Fiber Wing. Because I wanted to use one eyeliner. But this did not do it for me. For a single eyeliner. So I had to add my Voluminous Miss Mango. This is a really good mascara. I really like it. That's what the wand looks like. This is the one on the Mia compared. And this one on the Mia, this one is supposed to have like little fibers in there. But it did not do anything to bring out my baby lashes if I used it alone. So the first eyeshadow I used was this BH Cosmetic Carly, I think it's a Bibble. The first one that came out. This is a very nice eyeshadow palette. Those are some of the color swatch. Very, very pretty. I also use a Too Faced palette. This Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. This is also a very good palette, but I only used it for one color. I just used it for lid color. I used this jelly one day and this peanut brittle several days because it turns out I loved it. And I used peanut butter and nuts about you as the transition color.
Go ahead and swatch it if I can get my life together.
Very, very pretty colors. And the next palette I use, which I know is going to be my favorite go-to palette for work because they are all frost and you can use it as lid color and just pop on a transition color. And it is from Morphe. And it's their 35F, which is the frost palette. And, oopsie, this is what it looks like. Like the first 4 rows are frost, and then it gives you some nice transition colors or base colors down here, and a nice dark black, and the nice dark black. This is not dark enough. I've been using this as a transition color. And those are 3 of them swatched. They're not very good swatches, but you can see, and they're very good for lid colors. I love them. Moving on to blush, I use this Coastal Scents blush palette. It's called a Blush 2. These are the 2. These 2 I used this week. It's very long lasting, like their eyeshadows. Next up we have my bronzer. I used the CoverGirl Queen in Ebony Bronze. Y'all all know about this one. And for highlighters, I used the Colored Rain No Flash Needed. And I used the Balm Betty Luminizer. I think they have 3. They may have more now, but Betty Luminizer is the one they say was best for. And I always have trouble opening this. This is the one they say was best for dark skin. And that's what that one looks like. Let's swatch you. And those are them. Alright. Now moving on, the last things I wore were my lip colors. First we have the lip liners I use. I use one from Revlon. This is called Chocolate. Then I use one from NYX. It's called Espresso. Right, and the last one I use is called Orchid, and it's from City Color. And that's what this one looks like. Alright, moving on to the lip colors I use. The first one I use from NYX, and it's called Gold, Goal Digger. The next one I wore was from Clinique, and it's called pink chocolate. Alright, the next one is called Trust Fund, and it's from Koi Vodka, black on brand. Liquid lipsticks. Wet n Wild is the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit liquid lipsticks, and this is in the color Nice to Fuchsia. Then we have one from Morphe, which I really liked wearing. It's very comfortable too. Not that that other one wasn't. But this is from Morphe, and it's called Peanut. Alright. The next one, another very comfortable one, is from Makeup Forever. And it is in the color 203. I think it's cold pink. And the last one, which is also very comfortable, and it's going to be my go-to nude because I liked it so much, was by Huda Beauty. And it's called Trendsetter. Alright, y'all, that looks like it's everything for my Shop My Stash this week. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.